Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to the Force Feed, the show where I keep you up to date on all the most recent gaming news and announcements. I still haven't shaved. Is it because it's No Shave November? Nope, it's December. Is it December beard? Could be, but it's not. It's actually just me being lazy. Alright, today is Tuesday, December 13th, 2011, and let's just jump into today's gaming news. The early access for Star Wars The Old Republic began today, so if you happen to pre-order the game about a bazillion years ago, chances are pretty high you got your early access invite today. Now, they are actually going to be staggering these invites depending on when you pre-order the game. The earlier you pre-order the game, the higher likelihood of a chance that you will have getting in within the next couple of days. If you happen to pre-order it relatively recently, then you may not be seeing your early access invite until later in the week. Either way, you will be getting a head start on most of the competition, as the official release is not until December 20th, which is going to be, of course, next week. So congratulations to all of you who got in early, but I don't really care. And now on to an MMO that I am actually looking forward to, Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is expected to come out next year, and it looks like the final class in the game has been revealed. It is going to be the Mesmer. Now, the Mesmer has made an appearance in prior iterations of the Guild Wars universe, and I am excited to see the class back. Although no official announcement has been made, the trailer has been made available, and we will be displaying that here, giving you guys kind of a good look and a little bit of some expectations as to what you may expect the class to actually have in terms of powers and abilities. The official announcement will be coming on Wednesday, and once that happens and we get some more information about the class, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Cannot wait for Guild Wars 2. Today marks the official launch of the new Xbox 360 dashboard applications. Now, these applications are included but not limited to iHeartRadio, MSNBC.com, TMZ, LOL, as well as a YouTube application. Now, obviously, the best of these applications is going to be the YouTube application. You must make certain that whenever you are on your Xbox 360 and you are on the dashboard, that you're watching my videos. Although I don't know if the ad revenue from YouTube videos on the Xbox count, so just watch them on your computer anyways. Watch them on both, and your iPhone, and anywhere else you can watch my videos. It looks like Alan Wake may very well be coming to PC, even though it is about 2 years too late. I suppose that is somewhat exciting news. Based on the perusing activities of some of the Alan Wake forum users, evidently they spotted text in the Steam registry indicating that the game has some sort of a presence on the platform. Now, whether or not this means that Alan Wake will actually make it to PC, it is hard to say. Obviously, there has been no official announcement. The fact that there is text indicating the presence of the game within the Steam registry, if that excites you that Alan Wake is coming to PC, then that's great. That is great news. And even without an official announcement, it seems like something may be in the works. But again, in my opinion, this is a bit late. I certainly am appreciative of the fact that they're eventually bringing it over to PC. But Alan Wake is kind of old at this point, and I feel like if you actually wanted to play the game and it was actually a game you cared about, you would have already done so. You would have had a console capable of playing it, specifically, of course, the Xbox 360. And at this point, I don't know that if it makes the transfer over, it is going to see any large number of sales. But I suppose any kind of extra sales that they can eke out of this is going to be a good thing. Hopefully, they actually make the transition from console to PC a good one, because Lord knows that many PC ports end up being, well, pretty much trash. It seems to be very difficult for developers to actually port these games to PC from console with any sort of respectful integrity of the original product. A lot of times PC ports just come out really bad, but hopefully Alan Wake does a good job, although again, it's a little too late and I am not so certain that I care. And then lastly, I wanted to let you guys know about the recent Humble Indie Bundle. This is actually a phenomenal deal. In the Humble Indie Bundle, you can get Super Meat Boy, Bit Trip Runner, Jamestown, Shank, and Night Sky. And in addition to that, if you actually pay more than the average going price currently for that bundle, which is about $5 right now, then you will actually also get Cave Story as well as gratuitous space battles. Now, the Humble Indie Bundle is a great way for indie developers to get their products out there. Obviously, some of these titles are relatively well known. Super Meat Boy specifically. Shank is also a very solid title. And this is a really, really great bundle, and it's also really cheap. So if you want to take a look at some great indie developed games, then I certainly suggest taking a look at this most recent Humble Indie bundle. As always, I will give you the link in the video description. This is going to raise a question about the general process of this Humble Indie bundle. Now, they've been doing this for quite a while now, and it's seen some very big success, especially for getting some exposure to these indie developers. The problem is that after putting their products through the Humble Indie bundle, well, it's kind of a hard sell to purchase it after the fact. I mean, you get this game for pretty much dirt cheap. You get this entire bundle for a very, very, very low price. And then once this, subsides and it's all over, the deal's all over, who's going to purchase these games at full price? Is it going to force these indie developers to actually sell for a much lower rate, given the fact that they were at one point in the Humble Indie bundle? Either way, though, I do think it's great exposure, and a lot of money is raised for the developers through this program. And again, if you haven't taken a look at any of these games, this is a great opportunity to see them for very, very cheap. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this Tuesday edition of the Force Feed. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Stay tuned tomorrow for a new edition of the Force Feed, keeping you up to date on all the most recent gaming news and announcements. Still not sure if I'm going to shave. Also don't know if I care. I don't really care about a lot, huh? Yeah, that's probably an attitude problem. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been Force Fed.